welcome to this episode of Wanda Crown. I'm Haley. Keely is somewhere on one of those screens. I can't tell because they keep swapping it around on us. This week's episode, we are going to finish out, I believe, our Disney version of Keep, Refurb, Replace with Disney's Animal Kingdom. And then at some point, we're going to hop into Universal Studios, and that's going to get fun because Keely's not going to want to get rid of anything.
Not true. Not true. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I can.
The things that you want to get rid of are already being gotten rid of. So it's kind of pointless to talk about.
We'll figure it out.
This park is a little bit more difficult because it's more animal based.
And like experiences than rides.
Experiences than rides, and they did just take away several rides to
they got rid of a whole land,
whole land to start construction on the Tropical Americas section. So it's got like 5 things to choose from. 6, I think, maybe. So it's gonna be it might not, we might end up with all the same things, quite honestly. We'll see.
I don't think so. No, because I got a biggie.
Oh no.
I went off the rails a little. We'll see. I think it might line up. I think it's going to be similar, but mine's like, it's going to be.
Okay.
All right.
Well, now that you've said that, I'm making you go first.
Okay. So it's going to be my last one, of course. It's going to be my replace is the one that's going to be big. So my keep is Everest.
Fair.
The only note I have is fix the Yeti. That's it. And I don't even need them to fix it. I understand it's a structural thing, but that to me is like Joe Brody's passion project was Everest. It's just such a good ride. It's not like the best ride ever, but it's just such like, to me, is a staple. It's everybody knows that ride. Everybody knows the Disco Yeti or the Yeti, the lure, the hair bands at the top, like just everything about it's so good. The area is really cool. The queue, I don't like waiting in lines. The queue is really cool, but it's so cool because there's stuff.
It's like, even as a kid who was like obsessed with history and myths and everything, like I would go through that ride now. It was so well done that even little nerdy me who knew that a Yeti did not actually exist was looking at these.
Not true. They don't know that it doesn't exist.
Was looking at these exhibits and was thinking that it was real exhibits. And like, oh my God, there's actual proof that the Yeti exists and Disney has brought it here. Like, okay.
Yeah. No, but it's just like you said, it's like an exhibit in the line though. And it's like real stuff, but it's interesting. And when we were just there in December, my niece, it's my best friend's daughter, but her mom does not get on roller coasters. So her dad, her and I got on it together. And I think we may have had a lightning lane or the line was just short. I can't remember. I think the line was short. So we managed to obviously walk through most of it. And like she also really likes art. So I think that does translate to a little bit of what's in there. Cause it is a lot about the lore of the Yeti and actual ways that he, I guess, is incorporated into the Himalayan culture and all that. But anyway, so she was even like, can we stop and look at this? I'm like, yeah, but we got to keep moving because we got to go on the ride. But like, yes, this is really cool. But like, she was even really, she's 6. She was like super into it and like thought it was cool. And like the camping stuff and it's art and it's history. And it's like literally just hits on everything. And I don't know, it's perfect. And it's just Joe Brody's passion project and his child. And we can never get rid of it.
Oh yeah, no, there's never going to be getting rid of it. Shockingly, Everest is not on my list at all. Just because
it's fine.
Like, I just assume that that's just staying like
that. Yeah, but
no, this doesn't even need to be in consideration for anything. Like,
but see, I'm just securing that it stays because there's nothing else that I feel as passionately about as I do with Everest. I think that's why I had to put it on there. But I agree with your stance.
Okay, so my keep, I think is probably going to be your replace. Or your refurb. I don't know. My keep is Flight of Passage. Because, see, I know.
No. And go.
Because the first time that I rode that ride, and like, I'm 99% sure it was during, like, the immediate post-COVID.
You waited.
It was either immediately post-COVID or it was like 2019 15 or
Because
18.
that opened in 15, 16?
There was a good long period where I did not get to Disney as much as I do.
Okay.
Just because like I
Same.
didn't have money. Quite honestly. Like
We
I
were
didn't
poor
have money. I
college
didn't
kids
have
at like the same time. Yeah.
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 But I went with my no, it must have been it whenever Mickey's 90th was that was 18 or 19, I can't remember. When I went with my
It was
friend Allie.
19.
Hey, Allie.
We know you watched.
So we went I think she had been on it before, but I went on it for the first time and just I still get full body chills thinking about the first time that I wrote it, because you're in it and you're like, I know what to expect, but I don't really know what to expect, and you're sitting in the little thing and the walls just or the screen opens, turns on, whatever, and you're just like hit with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it actually legitimately feels like you can look everywhere and smell everything, and it's just
Banshee breathing that you're sitting on, like it's fully it was a smell too. Yeah.
Full body experience. It's not like, I love dark rides, I love the classic rides, but it's not just a dark ride. It is a full experience. Now, do I think that they probably need to tweak the screens a little bit, because it started getting to the point where you look around and you can tell that you're looking at a screen instead of looking at reality, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, that's such a small tweak to me that I don't think that it needed to go to the refurb. It's like your Yeti. Like, there's a little concession, but
it's just it's basic maintenance almost. Like that is just like, because like the screen might deteriorate. Funny enough, like you said, I already know what I would replace. Like The Simpsons at Universal, I can't even do that ride anymore because the screen, because you're in like a dome, has deteriorated so much since that ride opened in, I don't even know, 2010, maybe 12. I can't even remember. It's been so long. I don't know that they've ever done an update to it. So it's like just the actual visuals of it have just deteriorated over time. Just update it. Just update that portion. And that's all it is. They don't need to, like with Flight of Passage, I don't think they need to change like what you're, I mean, they could, but like,
interesting.
It's like a refresh, but like, yeah, but just like literally do a
fresh, not a refurb.
Yes, or just basic maintenance, upkeep, updates, whatever, to keep it functioning the way it should. That's it. It's not an actual change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just like the Yeti. And I kind of like the Disco Yeti. I am not pressed about this, like Disco Yeti. I don't care that he doesn't move. It doesn't ruin the ride for me.
Yes, agreed. It bothers me because I remember when it wasn't.
Because you know that it should. Yeah.
But yeah, if it had never moved and they had always had Disco Yeti,
it'd be fine.
I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flight of Passage is such a good smell. Now that you said that, I have a candle that smells like it. Go light it after this. It is such a good scent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that is a good ride. I don't disagree with you. I'm not gonna disagree with you, but like I'm not gonna agree with you. I don't know how else to say it. But
I think ours are essentially the same. Like, yours was Flight of Passage was fine. But you
and I really like really like Flight of Passage, but but my love for Ever is just
I got you.
Okay, what's next?
Refurb.
Okay. So mine is, funny enough, kind of what you were just saying about like, oh, how the Yeti used to work. I think, and it's going to be a little unreal. I don't want to say unrealistic, but like obviously there are animals in play here, so like you can't determine it.
Oh.
But I think the safari, I think they need to add a storyline back in.
Okay. Yes. See, you kind of stole my joke. I was going to make a bad joke at the end about replacing the safari.
I don't even want to know.
I was just going to say, oh, my replace is replacing the safari, and then joke. Anyway. Yes, I think they should add a storyline back.
So I think they should add the storyline, but wasn't it like Poachers before, which
is kind of freaky for little kids.
That's like I don't like that one necessarily, but
it's very, I appreciate it because there is like a whole
It's true. It's
like
yeah.
that happens. That
It's
is real.
real. Yeah.
Um, I doubt that you have been to this, but Busch Gardens used to have a ride. It was like Rhino Rally Rapids, I think.
Is it the one in? I've never been to the one in Tampa. I've only been to the one in
Yeah.
Williamsburg because it's only like a 3-hour drive from us.
Yeah.
So
Well, my dad used to work at the one in
yes,
Tampa.
yes, yes. I know. Rub it in more.
Wasn't when I was alive.
It doesn't
But
matter.
we used to go
The
there.
legacy is there.
Yes, but so it was very similar where like they used to have, and that was like about trying to hunt rhinos for their horns and
Yeah,
like and then you would get run off the road or you would be chased by some poachers and the bridge would collapse and then it would turn into a rapids thing. And then that got taken away and it was just like, here, look at the rhinos and then and rapids. And it like, okay, it was fun, but it's similar. Like
there's
fun,
no
it's amazing. You still get to see all the things, but you need to have some little Disney.
Yes, have like a little bit of story, have a little bit of, and again, and that's why I'm saying like it's hard what you can do because like in reality, because there are limits with like sounds and like
Yes.
physical interactions with the animals. So again, we're talking not like this isn't going to happen, but again, if they could, like something like that where they have like the human elements of it and like actually people like actors I guess out there, but then also like the animals. And my thought too is like we always do safari in the morning, so we always catch all the animals. Once you start doing it later in the day, they're either sleeping or they're not out. So like I think that would add a little bit more to it if you do happen to catch the safari when the animals really aren't as active. So, I mean, again, it's still great. I love everything about it. I love the educational elements of it. I do like that the animals are fully wandering. They can block your path. They can come up to the car. Like, I think that's cool. But I just want to have a little bit of something extra added back, and not necessarily a poacher storyline, but like, because I don't want that. I don't want to think about that when I'm like in Disney. Like, again, it's real. It's reality. I get that, but like, I don't want to be reminded of that. But like, that could be like a little small part, but I don't know. Or like, what if you're like
off and winning?
Like, what if you're trying to like help rescue like a baby lion or giraffe, or like I'm trying to think of like what animals are at the end, and like I don't know, something like that. That like something cute. I don't know. But I think that could be like another thing again to just bring back.
Yes, I like the rescuing aspect.
Yeah, it'd be cute. And then you can maybe play with the baby animal at the end. Since we're not talking reality here. Perfect.
That would be fun. Wouldn't be able to be a lion if it were that.
We're not talking reality, so I can play with the lion in my imagination if I want. Anyway.
Okay.
Find a baby giraffe, which is gonna be like 5 times the size of me. I don't care. It's still cute. Continue. Go ahead.
I don't think it'd be 5 times the size of you. Unless you're very, very small. And I've met you. You're not like
okay, it'd be at least like 3 times the size of me. I don't know. Now I gotta look up the average.
A real giraffe, yes, but a baby giraffe is like 6 feet tall.
Okay, so it'd still be bigger than me, but I couldn't cuddle it, but I probably could. I would take cuddling any animal that wouldn't kill me. It's fine. Go ahead. Or in my imagination, as long as it's cute and cuddly, it's fine.
Hold on, I have to find this out. Oh, I was right.
They're 6 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's like a person.
Typically around 6 feet.
And they can't walk yet, and it's cute. Looks like girls in heels who can't walk, so it's fine. It's fine.
Please do not use that face in our reel. Okay. My refurb, I'm sticking in the same land, is Na'vi River Journey. Because it is like 0.5 seconds long. So I feel like it could be longer.
Yeah.
And I think they should have more animatronics in there and more of a storyline to it.
Yeah, because there's not.
Yeah, because it's just like, hey, here, float through the river and then see.
Here's like our most expensive animatronic we've ever built for what reason?
Yeah, that doesn't work all the time.
Yeah.
So again, add to the refurb aspect of it, and then you're done. And it's like, okay, like I waited how long in line for that? Because the line for that is always absurdly long. Like
We got really lucky.
unnecessary.
Yeah, we got lucky. We waited, I think, 20 minutes for it last time because we rope dropped that over Flight of Passage, or like we went into the
Yeah.
parks like that day. So I was like, I don't need to ride Flight of Passage. I've ridden it so many times. I don't feel like waiting. We had Lucas, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with that.
Rider swap.
So yeah, so we went and we did that with the whole group, and like it was cute for Lucas and like Ellie and Sophia, like, you know, because they're little, they liked it, and like
Yeah. It's cute, but it's like
it's fine.
like it's even short for kids. Like
Yeah, like the boats are so tiny too. I don't know why they freak me out. Like I'm used to like the big, like the pirates boats where it fits, you know, it's like 4 or 5 rows. These are like 2 little rows and they're like little acorns. And I don't know how to describe it other than they look like acorns to me. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool, but
yeah, it's too short. There needs to be more to it.
yeah. Yep. Agree.
Same with Safari. Like it's cool, but
Like a little oof.
yeah, well, something.
Exactly.
I'd also like to petition that Animal Kingdom is open later so that we can enjoy
Like everything else.
with Avatar or Pandora.
And that's the thing that
Pandora
sucks
Avatar,
is
oh my god, it's so
I know, because really think I'm trying to think the one time we saw it in the dark. I think it was when we went in the fall because it was right at that point. I think it was before the time change. So it was open late enough, but it was dark enough early enough where like
yeah.
you hit that sweet spot because if not in the summer, it doesn't get dark till what, 8 o'clock, 8:30 in like the height of summer.
Yeah.
And the park closes at 7, I feel like. And then winter closes at like 5 or 6.
Yeah, and I get that it's like something to do with the animals and you know the crowd noise and their
Figure it out, Disney.
habits and yes, yeah, like
Figure it out.
figure it out.
Push them all to Animal Kingdom Lodge, all of them, just in one. There's enough space. We saw lots of animals. Just push it all there. I paid lots of money for my Savannah View room. Push them all there. I would like to have seen more. It was fine. We actually saw like enough. I was very happy. I cried. It was great. But like just some more. Push them to Lodge.
Yeah,
Fine. It's fine. But yeah. Okay.
exactly. Okay,
All right. Refurb.
we already did a refurb.
Nope. Sorry. Replace.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna get rid of all of Pandora, quite honestly. Here's the thing. Love Flight of Passage. I don't want to get rid of the ride. Pandora, this is the dilemma I've had with Pandora since it opened. I don't care about the movies. I don't care about the series. I don't care about James Cameron. I don't care about the Blue Avatar. I don't care. I don't care. I want to care. I don't care. I think it's cool. I think it's creative. I think it was a great last project for Joe Verdi to work on inside of Animal Kingdom. Again, Joe Verdi, Lord and Savior. Love that man. But like, something about the land just feels disconnected from the rest of the park. And I think a lot of people feel that. I'm not going to say like it feels majorly disconnected because I don't know where else it could go, like what other park it could. Maybe Hollywood Studios. It's the only one I could think because of production and all that. But then you'd have to bring in that fake element of like, this is the production part of it. Anyway. I don't think there was a better place for it. I just don't like that franchise. I don't care about that franchise. I don't think that franchise has the base to take up that section of the park, like have its entire own land in the park.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know. It's just something, and and this is what Cody and I were just talking about earlier. Like, I feel like the first movie like did numbers. We know that. And I feel like it's slowly fallen off to like when I see people post about it, I'm like, are we really still talking about Avatar? Like, I feel like Disney went full in on that first movie, and then they were like, no, because did Disney have the rights to it? Disney did have the rights to it.
I think it was Century at that time. Which
Okay, so that's what so like after they saw the success of the first movie, I think that's where their minds kind of went like, we have to now like run this, like bleed this thing dry.
That's fair.
And I think that's what happened. It was so just like kind of forced on everyone's throats. So I'm like, I already don't care. It's already like, and to me, and I'm now getting into like the movies and everything too, but like, I feel like the storyline of the movie is like, when do you not see that? When do you not see these people coming to invade this land for natural resources and then the native, like, I'm sorry, it's just it's not a creative. I think the visual effects are great. I do understand the concept of that, but the storyline itself, I think, is below that. I have not seen the second 2 movies. Don't care. not my thing. Anyway, I'm not trying to say I just don't care about them. I don't dislike them. I just don't care about them. And I feel like a lot of people don't care about Avatar. I feel like a lot of people do like it. A lot of people don't.
I think you have to separate the land from the movies.
Agree, but I
I
don't think Disney wants you to do
first,
that.
yeah, but they've only really brought anything in from the first one. Like I have only seen the first one, and that was when it came out.
Which
Like
was how long ago? And I think that's
so I I look at it as more of a conservation, like an otherworldly extension of it. And
yeah.
also Animal Kingdom was originally supposed to include like the land of mythical beasts.
Don't
So
worry. I tried
like
to tell Cody we were going to replace it with Fourth Wind because dragons are technically in the logo, and he yelled at me and said, and I was like, well,
I don't think we can replace it with Navara. I think that's a little bit
they have that little Fourth Wing Easter egg at Epcot. I'm like, so
yes, but I think
there's no licensing
entire
issues.
land dedicated to it is a little
It'll be fine.
not quite PG enough for Disney.
And what you could make it that, just don't talk about like a quarter of the book anyway. No, and I understand, and that's why I'm saying like I don't think there's another place for it to go. I don't know. I agree, but I don't know.
I wonder how you will feel about it when like Tropical Americas opens up, because that I think is going to be more fantastical than the rest of the park. So I think that might like help kind of
Maybe, but then I feel like we're venturing away from the core of Animal Kingdom too. I don't know. I love Animal Kingdom, and that's what makes it tricky for me is I'm trying to figure out what is the core of Animal Kingdom? What is it that I like? What is it that I don't want to be added? And I don't know. For some reason, Pandora, what I'm gonna say that I want to replace it, I'm not saying fits better, but I just think it's an easier connection, and I think it has a and it's not anything absurd. This was a blue sky thing that was discussed, but I think Zootopia would have made more sense there.
Oh yeah, I would enjoy Zootopia.
That's what and I think that that is still a developing franchise. I think kids like it, adults like it, whereas Avatar, yeah, kids kind of like it, but I think it just, I don't know. I feel like there's so much more they could do with it. And like, I don't know. I just, and like they already have the show in the Tree of Life, like whatever. I haven't done that yet, but like I don't know. I feel like they could do some fun rides. I feel like they could use like I'm not saying replace, and that's why I'm saying like I like Flight of Passage as a ride. I think the Avatar aspect of it works. I do. I don't know, and it's a cool land. It is. I don't know. I just wish there was something else there. But I like it. I just don't. I don't know. I just wish something or like, and that's why I'm
Don't
saying
like
like
it
I
in
don't.
the Animal Kingdom. You would like it fine separate.
Yeah, I think so. Or like I said, just something like maybe in another part, like Hollywood Studios again, just kind of like but I don't even know. I don't know. But I think Zootopia, because I think that was what they originally had said was that Zootopia was going to go there, and then Encanto was the blue sky that they talked about. Was that 3 years ago now? Encanto was going to go behind Frontierland. This was like before Cars was announced, I think.
I think it was all originally going to be over at Animal Kingdom.
Is that what okay. Because I remember
There
they
is
were talking.
Zootopia in Shanghai.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I remember Zootopia was like kind of mentioned, and maybe that was strictly Blue Sky at D23 was Zootopia at Animal Kingdom, but maybe that's what it. But and even like the Americas, I'm like, I can see the connection. I guess that makes sense. I'm still mad about Dinosaur and Indiana Jones, but I think like, and to me, I also think they're doing that too. They're putting the Americas there to make that connection to Indiana Jones so they don't have to do a full ride refurb. They can just update all the animatronics and keep the track. And I literally think that's what that's about.
I can see that, but I also think that they've been planning to do Encanto in there for a while, just because, and that's an easy connection because they've got, Jessica's gonna kill me. They've got the kid that I can't remember his name, who gets his gift in Encanto. Like that's the whole beginning of the movie, who can talk to animals. So
I don't remember his name either, but I knew who you're talking about.
yeah,
I've been watching a while. I've been watching it like probably like 2 years.
oh, so yeah,
I'm
Lucas isn't.
I was gonna say now we're gonna have to go watch it. Yeah. We've been on a Lightning McQueen kick, and then now we're adding Nemo into the mix. So now it's Lightning McQueen, Nemo, Lightning, Nemo, Lightning, Nemo. So maybe we'll get Kanto in there.
There you go.
Okay. But yeah, I just feel like Animal Kingdom's turned into like a tricky park because
They're moving a little. They're trying to straddle the line between conservation and celebrating animals and
like cultures
and yeah,
yeah.
and bringing people to the parks. Like, because for me, for a very long time, Animal Kingdom was a skip or half day park.
And now I think you and I are like, it's our favorite park.
Oh God, it's not my favorite park. It's still my least favorite park, but it's not.
Maybe I'm thinking of just Nomad Lounge. I think that's what I'm like. We gotta go to Nomad Lounge. I think that's maybe that's what I'm thinking of. And Tiffin's, we were talking about that. Sorry, maybe that's why I'm like.
Yes. Yeah.
Continue.
Hopefully, we'll soon. Okay. I did not go with a land.
Sorry, I told you I was going off it. Okay, go ahead.
Whatever. But I also didn't think of something to replace it with because I forgot that we were doing that. I would replace Kali River Rapids. I think that I'm sure there are a lot of people that like it, and especially on a hot day.
I love rapids, but it's just not a practical ride. But I love rapids. They're just not. We've had this conversation before, have we not?
Like the idea of, I used to love this stuff, but like in the middle of the day, getting like, okay, maybe it was a little bit better like back in the 90s when you weren't constantly carrying around electronics and whatnot.
And like wearing flip-flops because you're 5 years old and nothing hurts your body and your feet are fine and your body's functioning the way it should. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But like at this point in life, if I get soaked and then you're not going to get dry. Like no matter how sunny it is, that park traps all the heat and humidity, which then makes it just stick to you and
now you're a walking greenhouse.
Yeah. And if you're wearing shoes that are not going to murder your joints later in life, you have socks on and then your socks are wet and your shoes are wet. And no, thank you. Can't do it. I can appreciate that people would enjoy it.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And I haven't been on it in so long. I have actively avoided it for so long that I can't remember if there's a storyline. I'm sure there is. It's probably go down these rapids and get wet. And
that's the thing, like even like Hershey Park and Busch Gardens, like I think they have rapids at Busch Gardens. So I know at Hershey Park they did
giant water rides that like Splash Mountain.
Well, and like I have like so many fun memories of doing those like with my family. But again, I was little. It didn't bother me. And like you said, the electronics factor now, like you just shoved all your stuff in the center console and it was fine. You didn't worry about it because there was nothing like
oh no, my wallet with my paper money got wet.
Or my credit cards or like license, like no biggie. But now it's like battery packs, cell phones. We're old.
So old.
I know, and I agree. And I love the rapids, but I just and like I said, I swear there's an episode you and I talked about this. We were like, it was like before Summit for some reason we talked about. I'm like, we're gonna go do it.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will do a caveat. And if they do this, then someone yell at me in the comments. Because again, I haven't been on it in so long because the neurodivergent in me just, I can't, the idea of walking around with wet clothes,
being a greenhouse. Yeah. Doesn't sound fun.
So if they have done this and I just don't know about it, sorry. If they were like Universal where they had the provided lockers that you could like tap, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna go one further. If they were like Universal Epic Universe
with the face,
where they had the face, so that you didn't have to carry anything and you could just put it in free and all that. Fine, whatever.
Better
once just to like say, and I could have a poncho and
I think they have lockers. I feel like they might, or they might.
do have them, and we'll have to check it out in June. But I feel like if they don't have it, because all I have seen recently is the like, here's the thing in the middle, put your stuff in there and close it and like hope for the best. No, I'm not doing that.
I know, I'm trying to think now. I feel like they might. I feel like they have to somewhere because we were kind of hanging in that area because we changed poopy diaper in that area. So we were there for a little bit. So I'm just trying to, I don't know. I feel like they have to have something now.
They've got to, and we'll check it out. But I don't know.
But even
I feel
then,
like
that
there
doesn't.
are other better things that they could put there.
Yes.
It's got to take up such a large footprint just to
And like,
get around and keep the tubes running without running into each other.
and think of how
there,
often.
Utopia there.
What, the hamsters? Is that what you're saying? 'Cause tubes?
No, I'm saying,
Is that the connection?
just saying a little small area. We just take out the river rapids and backfill.
I guess. I don't know. Well, and the other thing is too, like that goes down for refurb, like what, every winter?
Yeah, and
So the maintenance on it's got to be insane. The water bill.
yeah, and then you can't you can use it in winter because it's Florida, but like
But they still, I think they close it
Florida
for like,
had those below freezing temperatures for like several weeks this
they
past.
closed like Volcano Bay.
Yeah,
They'll
so
close that because of weather. So like that's the same.
yeah, like and that's one of the big people eaters.
Yeah.
That all the people go elsewhere. Like you need something that's more of a people eater.
Yeah, because there's what, eight people per tube, and they probably, I mean, they probably do run. I don't know. They got to run at least 10 to 15 at a time. Because however long that track is, plus
Yeah.
usually, so like it is, but how many people are going to it? Doesn't matter how many people it can hold, how many people are actually going to it. Yeah.
I was fully just about to reach for my phone to pull up the app to see what the wait time was right now. Just to be like, well, let's see what the wait time is now. So that
I know it's been cold recently. Do you have your laptop?
Yeah.
Pull it up on your laptop. Hello. I hate using my Disney Experience on my laptop. I actually don't know how to do it. And I go to look at wait times and I'm like, what do I do? Where do I go? My phone, I'm like,
I have no idea how to check it in online.
I don't know. I can't remember because I haven't done it in so long. Or when I do it like with clients, I'm like, give me a second. And then I usually just look at my phone. I know it was cold there this week because I had clients there and they said it was a little chilly. So it might be low. You can always no,
Yeah,
if you Google a little.
Yeah, everything that's like, how can you check wait times online is here. Download the
Use
app.
the app.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's low.
Whatever.
I don't think it's ever high unless if it's a super hot day. And even then, it's probably no more than like 30, 45 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. So
we'll check in June.
I would replace that. I don't know what with my creative juices are not flowing for that portion. So just saying, not rapids.
Yeah. Agree. Sadly, agree. Or just again have some magical way where they could just make us magically dry afterwards and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
And not those like giant air dryer things because it's like more.
You mean the germ blasters? The germ blasters? Those things? No.
Yeah. Yeah. That just like blows the droplets off your skin. It doesn't actually.
And germs. Gnarly. No, thank you.
So I think that's going to do it for our episode, this final Disney episode of Keep, Refurb, Replace. If you guys have strong feelings about anything that we said, if you think that we're idiots or that we got it
let us know.
Let us know. Or if you just like have any strong feelings about any of the other rides or attractions. I mean, let's see. We came up with the attractions to go over were Flight of Passage, Navi River Journey, Everest, Kali River Rapids, the Safari, and Zootopia. Because that's about all there is there right now, besides, like, obviously the animal experiences and Lion King.
Shows and
Yeah. We took those off the table because it's hard to compare those.
Get rid of the gorillas. Bye, gorillas. Have fun. Yeah, just let them run around Central Florida. It'll be fine.
Did you know that flamingos are pink because of their diet? Anyway.
Everyone knows that. Haley, that's like everyone. Okay. Yeah, everyone knows that. Yes.
Whatever. Anyway, let us know what you think. And we will see you on the next episode. Bye.